Okay, story behind this song. It's called You're Not the One That I'm After. Part of a 3-piece series so far. Beginning with Why Would You Let Me Go? Which is the one that goes, I'll go away and you'll stay. Doesn't really make much sense to me. Why would you let me go? Out there to the freezing cold. No, I'll never, said I'll never ever be much better, better than I am. If you knew me, you wouldn't lose me. Never say maybe you'll know. I wouldn't choose to be so lost and lonely in this cruel world alone. You know that song? And it has the ooh, oh, oh. I use the classic sad song oldies progression. Well, at least, I don't want to say classic progression. It's not exactly a standard, but it's pretty close. I like to, you can't just do it flat out. So that's the first one. When I was upset, and I had the question, why would you let me go? Because Angelo never even asked me to wait. He just basically said, I'm never going anywhere. And so that was the end of us. After 7 years. It was like a matter of 3 days, maybe, that we discussed it. And it was just like, bam, gone. And I'm still here. I'm still here. I actually bumped into him for the first time the other week. A few weeks ago. And it was completely awkward. He shook my hand. I really didn't want to see him. I was keeping my head down, but it was nothing personal. I know that he hates that, but I wasn't ignoring him in that way. It's just that I wanted to run away. And I wasn't exactly ready to see him. Not to mention it was a very awkward situation. Very awkward for me. So that's the first song. Second song is Used to Be. And it, you used to be my one and only, never again. Then you left me feeling so lonely and without a friend. Trying to decide, how will I get by? And can I survive now that you've disowned me? I used to say I could see the whole world in your eyes. Now I'm afraid everything that you said was in disguise. Do you ever look up to the stars at night? Now or never, and I'm not gonna look back this time. You used to be my one and only, never again. Then you left me feeling so lonely without a friend. Trying to decide, how will I get by? And can I survive now that you've disowned me? That's part 2. So, as you can tell, I've progressed from why would you let me go to I now am accepting that it's something in the past, to part 3, which is about somebody else, but simultaneously, it's still about the old story. Part 3 is You're Not the One That I'm After. And I'm not really talking about Angelo. It's not that Angelo is the one that I'm after. It's just talking about that you know, I guess one of the ways I'd like to put it is in the song I was going to write a line that said, I say a lot of things, but sometimes what I say is not what I mean. And it's true, everybody does it. It's not lying to somebody. Like, in that moment, I mean it. But right after the words come out of my mouth, I don't. So, it's really just about, you know, a situation I'm kind of in right now where I've told someone that, you know, you don't want to hang around me. You don't want to chase after me because you're going to get nowhere. And I don't want to hurt you. So, that's the song. In fact, I told him that I wrote a song about him. Initially, I was going to write a song. I was going to write him a song, and it was going to be called I Want to Know About You. Because I did want to know about him. I told him that. And actually, I didn't regret saying it right after the words came out of my mouth. I did want to know who he is. I just don't want him. Let's put it that way. That's kind of cool. Maybe that'll be the beginning of the song. So I got a good collection going now. But You're Not the One that I'm After, and you just watched the Behind the Angst on it. So that's what you need to know about the song. Behind the Angst.